With today's lesson, you're going to practice those division concepts and strategies. The main things that we like for you to be able to remember with division that you are doing fact families. You can think back to your multiplication facts to help you with division, and that's going to be section 2 of your lesson for today. And this section 3 is division as repeated subtraction. We did that this last week. And I'll go over that with you. And then the last thing is just visual division, splitting a larger number into equal groups. So let's look at those 3 different strategies right here. So for just to review, with the division problem, you've got the dividend, which is that big number that you're splitting up, and there's your actual division sign, which we can't type in on our keyboard. We usually use this slash instead, which will work and means the same thing. And then your divisor is how many groups you're splitting this big number, the dividend, up into, and your quotient is how many you end up in each of those groups. So if you take 36, divide it into 3 groups, you have 12 in each group. For fact families, we just want you to remember, use that multiplication to help you with your division. For instance, there's usually 4 members of a fact family. Unless you're doing like 7 times 7 equals 49, then you would only be able to do like 49 divided by 7 equals 7. But with this, like you would do 7 times 6 equals 42. And then, so turn that into division now, okay? 42 divided by 7 equals 6. And then you also know that 42 divided by 6 equals 7. Okay, here's one more example. 20 divided by 5. Just think back. How many 5s are there in 20? You can count by your 5s. It is 4 times. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. So next member of that fact family, let's just go ahead and do the next division one, would be 20 divided by 4 equals 5. And now let's flip those around into multiplication just so you can see the relationship. 5 times 4 equals 20, and 4 times 5 equals 20 also. Okay, next thing is just that repeated subtraction. That's going to be that next section right here. Okay, so starting out with that dividend, you're going to kind of look at it as repeatedly subtracting the same number over and over. Okay, so for instance, 15, you take away 3 repeatedly over and over 5 times. That can actually look like this. 15 divided by 3 equals 5, or 15 divided by 5 equals 3. Okay. And if you think about those with your fact families, 5 times 3 equals 15. 3 times 5 equals 15. Let me get this moved back over here. Same thing with 24. If you split it into groups of 6, then you could say 24 divided by 4 equals 6. The same thing would work. 24 divided by 6 equals 4. Okay. And the last thing is just that visual division, taking a large amount and splitting it up into equal groups. Okay, so let's just say we've got 12 smiley faces and we want to divide it into 3 equal groups. It would look like this. 12 divided by 3 equals, and what we're going to do is let's just split this up into 3 equal groups. Put one there, one there. Let me send this to the back. Sorry about this. There we go. Okay. And put one there. Keep going, splitting those up into 3 equal groups. I had 12 total smiley faces, splitting them up into 3 equal groups. And I'm sure by now you can predict that I'm going to have 4 in each group. And my video is about to run out on me. Okay, so 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Okay, and that's kind of what you're going to see in those word problems. I want you to just visualize those larger numbers, and I'm going to talk more about that in the next video. Okay.